In this lesson, we're going to learn how to insert reference planes. Let's activate the tool located under Reference Geometry. The first option is to select 3 references. Let's select 3 points in the graphic area. Notice the yellow preview, and here is our first plane. Let's accept. And let's right-click to hide plane 1. Now let's insert a reference point, so that we can learn how to use this reference point to create a reference plane. OK. Let's insert a second plane now. Reference Geometry, Plane. I'll select the first reference. It'll be this face. And for the second reference, I'll use the point I just created. Here's my plane. Let's accept. And let's hide plane 2. Let's create another plane. I'm going to select this face for my first reference. And let's select perpendicular and this point. Now we've got a plane that's perpendicular to this face going through this point. In order to fully constrain this plane, we're going to need one more reference. Now we have a plane that's normal to this face going through these 2 points. Accept. Right-click and hide plane 3. And let's insert another reference plane. We'll select this point. Offset distance. Let's specify 10 millimeters. We can flip the direction by checking this box. We can also specify the number of instances. Accept. And let's shift-select and hide these planes. Let's insert yet another reference plane. I'll select this face and this face. Now I've created a midplane. In other words, this plane is in the middle between this face and this face. Let's accept. And hide it. Now let's create a plane that's tangent to the cylindrical face at the middle of my model. Click Tangent. And let's select this point right here. Accept. Right-click and hide plane 7. Let's create another reference plane. As you can see, there are many methods. I'll use this edge and this point. Let's accept. Right-click and hide plane 8. Let's insert a sketch now. I'm going to place a 3-point arc, something like this. And let's exit our sketch. Actually, let me place a sketch point on this arc. Let's edit it. About here, and exit the sketch. Reference Geometry, Plane. I'll select my arc. And I'm also going to select the point. Now we've got a plane that's normal to the curve at this point. And of course, we can select different points, for example. For example, the end of the arc. Let's accept. And let's right-click and hide plane 9. Let's create another reference plane. I'll select this face and this point. Now we've got a plane which is tangent to this face at a projected point. In other words, the point on this surface closest to this point. Let's accept. And now let's hide plane 10. Next, let's create an axis. First point, second point, and accept. Let's insert a plane now that goes through this axis and this point. Accept. And this concludes our lesson about creating planes.